Hello friends, this is my last video for the basics of ME engines, basics of main operating panel. In this there is the last is coming maintenance. There are four things are coming: system overview, invalidated inputs, network status, and function test. And last one is troubleshooting. So I will tell you about each and every things about very briefly. Like you can see system overview. You can see all the MPCs of ECU A, ECU B, MOP A, B, EICU A, engine interface control unit A, engine interface control unit B, auxiliary control unit A, 1, 2, 3, and there is the all six cylinder control unit. All are coming okay. It means our system is healthy and working is okay. Now we will see the invalidated input. Next one is invalidated input. There is no input is invalidated right now. So nothing is coming. Whatever is invalidated is coming here. The list will come. Full list will come here. Next one is network system. Network status. You can see all the status is coming in here. All the MOPs, all the EICU, ECU, ACU, SCU, and CCU. All looks healthy. That's why the tick mark is coming correct, right? If anything is abnormal, there is no communication signal will come, or not accessible, or not relevant, or online but no information. This will come. So here our health, our system looks healthy. This is all about network status. Now next one is function test. In function test, there are four things are coming on top. You can see HCU, TACO, HPS, and speed handles. So first I will tell you about this. In function test, each and everything details is giving how to do the function test of each and everything, like preparation of HCU test, HCU test of all the 1, 2, 3, all you can check in HCU test. So all the preparation is given according to you follow the preparation, and you can scroll down. You can see all the preparation is given in very clear and specific manner. So you can see. Like you can see that hydraulic fuel pressure is present. So this all the HCU test you can go through by this function test. Next one is TACO. If any problem come in TACO sensor, so there is a procedure is given. You can do the TACO test here. Everything is given, like from starting to stopping. You can follow this procedure by the function test. You can easily do this TACO test A and B. And next one is HPS. HPS, your pump system HPS. All the three pumps, 1, 2, 3, everything you can test here. There's a function test. There is a procedure is given. You can follow this procedure. You can easily understood and do accordingly. So last one is a speed handle. Speed you can from S10 and whatever S10 or ahead easily can understood. There is S10. There milliamps is given. RPM is given accordingly. Same way ahead there is 105 nest, and there is a maximum 73.5 maximum RPM is going. This RPM set accordingly from the ECR. Same way you can set from the LOP also, local operating panel. There is a maximum RPM S10 is given, maximum ahead is given. Like this you can do the function test accordingly. Now the last one is the troubleshooting. This is more important for all the engineers. So in troubleshooting there is 5 things is given: HCU, HPS, HCU event, HPS event, and insulation. So I will tell you one by one each and everything. Like HCU event, there is a normal board. In my last video I show you how to test fuel wall after overhauling and exhaust wall after overhauling by a MOP. So first you have to change from normal mode to the test mode, and bottom side there is a board, normal and test mode is coming. Then before that, if you are doing any test, make sure that hydraulic pump is running. One hydraulic pump running in manual mode, then only you can do this test. And in troubleshooting, in that exhaust valve position, there is a maximum, minimum, and stroke is coming at here. Same way the fuel oil plunger, there is channel 31 6.7 milliampere is showing, and maximum minimum milliamps is showing, and the stroke will come in If any problem will come with the fuel valve position plunger, like sensor, this automatically that signal will not, J31 signal will not go. And save in exhaust valve, the signal that J34 will not go. So you can easily identify by this health of the fuel oil booster and the exhaust valve. If the stroke is coming more, then there is a problem with the exhaust valve, and the stroke is more in fuel oil plunger, it means some problem with the fuel oil plunger. So you can easily understood from here easily. Now the second one is HPS. We have 3 coupled pump, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 and 3. So in this HPS you can test the same way that normal mode and test mode you can check. And here the swash plate angle you can easily set or change accordingly. Hydraulic oil pressure also you can change or adjust accordingly of all 3 pumps. Next one is HCO event. In this HCO event, what all events are done by the HCO, you can easily monitor from here and you can log it down also. Next one is HPS event, same way. Now HPS event, we have all 3 pumps. You can see the what all events they are doing. If any problem will come, any pumps, you can easily identify this HPS event. So these are the bottom, you can see all that show sequence, clear zoom and everything you can see, and you can log manually also. The last one is the insulation. The insulation is coming from the system, your health of the electrical and electronic system, the health is perfect or not, you can see by the insulation. So my friends, this is in maintenance. Again I will remind you that system overview and invalidated input, then network system, then function test, and last one is troubleshooting. Okay, this is all about the maintenance, friend. Thanks for watching RS channel, RS.